Oh, hey there, YouTube. How you doing? Missed ya. You're probably wondering where's the normal YouTube video of the day, and if you've clicked this video, you probably know you're not getting a game today. Um, it's about time that, we actually sat down and just reflected. And with it being January, and with it being last year, 2025, it being a new year, what better opportunity than we have than to, I don't know, go over some stuff. I got a nice script here. We're going to go up to down it. Maybe we can just, yeah, whatever. So let's cue up some music, shall we? So, 2025, it was different. I did a lot of different things going into 2025. I actually, tried to get back into artwork a little bit, with mixed results, but I understand that sometimes art can be interpreted differently. So I made some art handles. That way, it doesn't really block what we do here on Crazy's channel. But a lot of people are probably wondering, with January, how is the new year? How is Christmas? So let's just go to the first thing I put down on here. How are the holidays? And what did I get for Christmas? The holidays were extremely quiet. I am not even gonna bother sugarcoating it. It was a lonely holiday. The house around here tends to erect displays of Christmas cheer about a week away from Christmas, which is not what my childhood was all about. My tradition growing up was we spent the afternoon, if not the day after Thanksgiving, bringing out all the Christmas decorations and throwing everything up. That way, by the time December came around, it was just 25 days of Christmas until Christmas Day. So, yeah, I don't get that a lot. And this one was a little bit lonelier than normal. So, it is. We did make out like a bandit for Christmas. You're probably wondering, DrKrazy, you're an old man. How in the world could you be getting Christmas gifts? Well, I work and there was a Secret Santa. Shout out to my Secret Santa, who got me an awesome gamer pillow, some socks, a cute little beanie, and some gift cards for restaurants and Xbox. So we can probably look forward to some good releases being on my Xbox coming up in 2026. I got a few of them already eyed up for us, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. When you're old, you tend to buy yourself gifts. And one of them I bought for myself was the Analog 3D, and for those who are not inaugurated in retro games, it is a console, a reverse-engineered Nintendo 64 made for modern TVs and HDR or HD TVs. So I have essentially a 64 that I can place in my cartridges like GoldenEye, Star Fox, Zelda Ocarina of Time, Zelda's Majora's Mask. And this has actually kind of opened up the door for me to go and buy a lot of cartridge games from retro collectors. I got a few friends in Atlanta who are ready to just drag me through all the retro dealers. And I think it's about time for me to get into a bigger 64 collection other than I don't even think I have 10 of them. But I bought this, and there's a Super Nintendo one coming down the line. Stay tuned. So I also had the joy of going to a Lego store over November for my Secret Santa. They wanted Lego gift cards. I walked into the store and oh boy, I will tell you right now, don't go into a Lego store because you will walk out $100 less in your bank account. And that's exactly what happened. I got two awesome sets. I would like to build one, if not both of them, on the streams one day. I am told I can just grab one of my extra cameras, aim it on the desk, and just build it in front of you guys. So that's something I would like to put on a to-do list. Maybe you can help me get to those goals or said to-do list. But that wasn't enough. Family really came through and pitched in, and they got me a huge one of those custom built sets. I think it's from, I don't know what it is, but family invited me out to go see I was about to say the wrong artist, they invited me to go see a Van Gogh exhibit. Small little petite Van Gogh exhibit. It was really cool, really interesting, really fun. And to share that memory, they actually bought me the Lego set of the Starry Night. It's like a 2,000 piece set. So super mega happy to jump into that. But enough about the holidays and the Christmas spirit. New Year's was also very alone and lonely. And that's not been helping the mental health a lot, but we'll probably touch on that here a little bit. But the recap. Y'all are here for the recap, I hope. So YouTube, we did a lot. I think 2025 was the year I started just hit the ground running. And I am taking the rest of January off, that way we can hit 2026 running. But in YouTube, I actually went through the list and just scrolling through all the videos, and I counted 36 different games we played. That's like an average of 3 games a month we were playing. Whether if it was a multiplayer game, a single player game, or just a game we tried and it just didn't fit. But we played a lot of games. Now, 19 of those games were full legitimate playthroughs. We're talking games like Halo 3, Bastion, Transistor, Indiana Jones, Spiritfarer, Doom 2016, Resident Evil 2, Pokemon Fire Red, and Pokemon Legends ZA. We even did a little bit of Metroid Prime, The Gunk, Mario RPG, and Mario 64. We were everywhere. All right, it was really fun playing all those games, and I want to do 2026 right off the bat. I think in a few weeks when we come back, you're going to see what we've been playing on stream for the month of January, and that is another game I bought myself for Christmas, Clara Obscura. This recently won Game of the Year, so eagerly looking forward to getting into this. I'll tell you right now, the first 8 hours, your boy DrKrazy is an idiot, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. But yeah, we hit a lot of things. And then if that wasn't enough for YouTube, we got plenty of clicks. I think we're at like 300 plus people that subscribe to the channel. We're over at 500 videos total. So round of applause for me. Stats on Twitch. I actually pulled these from Stream Charts. And I pulled these a while back, I think around the 20th of December. So some of them may have changed over the course of time. Peak viewership, we've had 21. Now, peak means we hit the peak and that was it. Like, on average, we've been getting anywhere from like 3 to 4 viewers per stream. And that may seem kind of small potatoes, but honestly, you gotta start somewhere. So that's been exciting. We didn't have a lot of followers this year. We've had about 37 followers, and that's on the Twitch channel. That's kind of on me for not really going out and promoting the channel. I'm not really huge on promoting my channel. I honestly feel like if I'm worth it, people will talk about me. If my clips or my moments are funny enough, people will share me. So honestly, I'm kind of just letting nature take the wheel on this one and doing it very grassroots. So do me a solid. If you like these kind of videos, or just take a moment you liked from the shorts and share it. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet some new friends this year. At the year ending, I counted me at around 7 subs. I don't like to, promote my sub count because it's so small. But honestly, it is what it is. I got 7 subs. I think we got a few more towards the new year. But like every January, they're going to fall right off. So we'll see if we bounce back to either 4, 7, who knows. But I do have sub goals, but we're going to hit that a little bit later. So I think off stream charts, they said that Sea of Thieves, Pokemon ZA, Mario Party Jamboree, as well as Repo and Liar's Bar were some of my bigger games, which, sure, I guess those got some numbers. I know we always do the weekly Sea of Thieves with my buddies, but like honestly, I don't even know if I'm known for Sea of Thieves or even known in the Sea of Thieves community. So it is what it is. So with all this stuff happening and talking about, being kind of alone for the holidays, where am I in terms of mental health? Mental health has been kind of a thing on this channel. Like, there are days where I just don't want to stream, and I'll just be like, not feeling it, and I'll just text it away. And people have been very understanding. People have also just not really noticed my absence, which is kind of I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one, but I put down here, explain the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like, listen, I'm not like deep end depressed, but I think I have like, you know, mild depression going on, so just take that how you will. But plans going forward for 2026, I do want to expand my friendship pool. I love playing games with Nikki and a bunch of these other nerds, but I really feel like maybe even her, can benefit if I go out and, you know, try to bring new faces into the channel, meet new faces. I'm a really likable guy, as demonstrated in real life. I'm a real likable guy. At least I think I'm likable. I don't know. Maybe you can comment below and tell me if I'm just detestable or not. But, you know, that's pretty much the focus. Family. My goals for family in 2026, I don't know. Like, I love my mama crazy and I love papa crazy, but honestly, it's just, I'm trying to work on me, and sometimes the folks, they can hold you back a little bit. I am thankful for papa crazy letting me housing me in my little room here, but I've been needing to grow for quite some time, and it's hard to do that when you're in a little itty bitty living space. So who knows, maybe if I can meet some of my sub goals this year, maybe we can start looking at, like, you know, renovating our basement and seeing if we can do more content for my channel. And who knows, maybe in the end, I can help them pay more mortgage on this place and maybe make it a little bit of like a streamer house for me. Who knows? I also put in here comically about world domination. I would love to dominate the world. It's in a pretty weird state, if you ask me. People are asking crazy, are you red or you blue? I really don't care. Well, I mean, I do care. It's just, I'm not happy with a lot of the things going on in our world right now. It is a crazy, crazy mad world. And I'm saying that crazy with a C, not crazy with a K, because I really don't want to affiliate myself with that. So yeah, that's been, you know, pretty much the YouTube, the Twitch, mental health. I mean, I could throw in a quick physical health thing. A lot of people are noticing my movements are very stiff and very, like, not very, I don't know, flowing. I do have a disorder, and I'm not being mega transparent about it because it's still weird and new, but I have a disorder. I call it bonitis, but basically ligaments in my spine are slowly ossifying and making my neck kind of like Lurch from the Addams Family. So if you've seen Lurch from the Addams Family, any of the older 90s films, yeah, my movements are getting kind of stiffer and stiffer as the months go by. It sucks, but we're trying our best to, you know, make it as a comfortable process as possible. So yeah, there is an actual medical term for this disorder, but basically it's my body basically taking my ligaments and saying, no, 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 you're not a ligament, you're a bone now. I call it my rejected X-Men power, as kind of like a funny haha thing. So basically, plans for 2026, I have sub goals. I really would love to get that small little 7 number I mentioned earlier. I would like to see if I can get it into the teens, maybe the 20s, just to get something, some better cash flow. Maybe not enough to get Uncle Sam to get angry at me at the end of 2026, meaning I have to pay a lot of money in 2027, but you get the idea. I want to be able to make like some sort of income from this awesome hobby of mine, and I would love for either folks on YouTube or folks on Twitch to help out. We don't have a Patreon open. Thoughts have gone into it because there are plenty of games that have DMCA strikes against them that would just be much happier if I put them up on a Patreon website. So, I don't know. Maybe give me your ideas in the comments below. But we have sub goals, we have games. January is littered with games. Alright, we're talking like Expedition 33, which I'm currently playing through. There's Cult of the Lamb DLC. I am hearing a rumor that Final Fantasy VII Remake is finally coming to Xbox consoles. I'm trying to get myself a physical version so we can celebrate it and actually play it on the Series X. Will that happen? No idea. But if you were there for some of my shorts, the VGAs happened, and although it is littered with copywritten music, I would slap that reaction video on, you know, a Patreon if we were interested in going that route. But the Video Game Awards 2025 happened. Expedition 33 was crowned the victor by winning like a whopping 9 categories. And then, if that wasn't enough, they announced Mega Man 12, which blew my mind. Like, Okami was teased 2024, and now Mega Man's being teased for 2027. Like, I don't know what world I'm living in. It's a weird world, but I'll take my victories where I can. So I would like to very much revisit some of the Mega Man games we've played before we started this whole YouTubing thing in 2024. So I think we're going to be playing Mega Man 11, and then 2 new Tomb Raider games were announced, meaning we got to go back and play the old Tomb Raiders. So I mentioned that. So also, because I'm like trying to bring the vibe and attract the tribe and all that fun stuff with the Mad Labs, we're trying to keep things cozy, chill, and just healthy for us mentally on the channel. That's kind of the vibe and direction I'm going in. And so we're going to continue that. I might actually try to even build some Legos on stream, assuming YouTube is okay with me playing video game music. I have like a curated list of video game songs, as well as just general relaxing lo-fi jazz, and I can easily do some Lego builds here on stream. We might start smaller than some of these bigger sets I have over here to my left, but we might start smaller just to see where we work out. But convention schedule, I put Lego building in convention schedule. MomoCon is on the list. I don't think we're gonna make DreamHack. Someone mentioned GCX, and honestly, it just depends on money. I think I have no problem getting a cheap ticket and a cheap motel going out there. It's just, it just really boils down to just affording it. I am honestly a very, very poor person, contrary to popular belief. Just because I stream and record things on Twitch and YouTube does not make me a profitable person. This is definitely a hobby. So with that being said, I think we need to move on to the final category that I have given myself. And are the rumors true? This one came as a shock to me. I'm kind of glad I recorded this one early in January, but not like at the beginning of January. We're recording this episode on the 9th of January, and something happened over the 6th. Because of my affiliation with being the community manager for Stream Atlanta, if you're not aware, I am the community manager for Stream Atlanta. I have a committee of people that help me organize and arrange events throughout the year. We try to run anywhere from 2 to 4 events a year in Atlanta, Georgia. And we try to attract like all sorts of, you know, small, medium, large streamers and just get them to talk to one another. It's almost like a mixer. And sometimes we go to like all sorts of places. We've done like golfing before with Top Golf. We have done things with Dave & Buster's. We have decided just to go out and have a gay old time at a park and just do a cookout. We've even done things with other local Atlanta places, such as, I don't remember their full acronym, but the Georgia developers. Like, if you make an indie game in the state of Georgia or in the Southeast, we did something along with them as well. So we're kind of like everywhere around Metro Atlanta, but honestly, because of those affiliations with Stream Atlanta, Twitch has given me partnership, and I'm like, wow, should I even talk about this? And I am going to tell you that's how I got the partnership. I'm not going to tell you it's through subs, viewership, determination, you know, strangleholding a Twitch official and saying, give me, I didn't do that. but literally I think Twitch is trying to empower all the organizers one at a time to just like spread the word, like, hey, they're trying to get on our side. So I mean, they're doing a good job. I feel like this is awesome. Hopefully some of the other committee members get partnership through this as well. I've just noticed I was one of the first. So yeah. When did this happen? It happened on January 6th. It was really exciting to get the email. I 100% thought it was a spam or a scam. And when I reached out to my community manager, you know, liaison in Twitch, they were like, yeah, you actually requested this in a survey. And I'm like, did I? Because I completely forgot that survey. Sometimes we just click, and just put our immediate gut reactions. And I guess I put down that, you know, community managers should have partnership status. So here we are today. So what do we do now? It's pretty much the same plan. Even if I have this little purple merit badge sticker, honestly, it only matters when you're at Twitch affiliated events. It doesn't really affect anything else outside of Twitch. So I'll be able to go to the partnership parties. I'll be able to do a bunch of other things and maybe talk to other partners in Georgia. That way we can be friends. Who knows? I might even be on the channel. Who knows? But anywho, does this change anything in terms of my personality, who I hang out with, what I'm going to end up streaming? Nah. We are absolutely cozy, cool vibe at the Mad Labs. I'm old. I have a lot of games I want to play. And honestly, I just enjoy gaming. I really do, guys. And that's going to be the plan. And that will always be the plan. Whether or not if I go, you know, to the moon with popularity and become like the next, I don't know, Kai Kanat or next Maximilian, whoever it is, I'm going to let the world decide. I just want to play video games and have a good time with friends. And if you need a place to be on the internet, I'm hoping you find my corner on the internet. But I think that's going to be enough of me rambling and just, you know, talking. I ran over all the notes I wanted to go over. 2025 has been a year for growth and stagnation, but hopefully doing like these real talk videos, sometimes we'll just reach out and be like, hey, I didn't know that was happening to you. How can I help? And honestly, I will tell you the same thing I tell any other person wanting to help a creator is it's free to like, it's free to share, and it's free to just, you know, be there. I stream 4 nights a week. If you want to come out, I even have a cheap little thing you can come in and redeem checked in. Wave hi, be on your merry way. It's very nice and touching to know that you came by to my stream and said hello. It means a lot. For the YouTube videos, honestly, I've gauged it before. 1 click, you can watch 5 minutes of my video. And that, honestly, it means the world to me, especially on games I wasn't expecting much from to begin with. So, yeah. But I do think this is going to wrap it up here for me. This has been The Real Talk. I think I did it on my first take too, so yay! But yeah, I'm going to throw this through the editing thing. I guess what I could do is I'm just not going to slather this up with a bunch of videos. If you're interested in the channel, just click this little sub button right here. And I will do my best to be the best person I can and play video games mediocrely. So, if you guys don't mind, definitely click the YouTube subscribe button right here. I'll see you guys next time.